Hey, what is this, part 9? Alright, let's do it. What was I doing? Right, training. Fucking so glad I started back up. Yeah, we're training because Machine German kicked our ass, and now we have to try and make it so he doesn't do that again. That's still hunting. Okay. Where the fuck is the training? There we go. So yeah, I got some stories to tell today. Where do I start? I think I'm trying to put it in my head, but I think I talked about leaving my job and getting a new one last time. I think I already talked about that. So I don't want to talk about that again. If I didn't, someone tell me in the comments, because I'm not going to go back and watch it again. But yeah. Let's see. I'm trying and raise all of Rex's stats to above like the 1,000 mark. But yeah, I had a weird thing happen last week. So I had the weekend off. Or did I have the weekend off? Yes. Yeah. So I had the weekend off. Monday or Saturday was when I gave my notice to my boss. And then Sunday I had off, and then Monday I was supposed to be back in work, so Sunday, this is like a week ago at this point, so on Sunday I saw Detective Pikachu, which you can get into in a second. Alright, I'm gonna level with you, not who I was expecting, but okay, I'll take it. I was not prepared for this, even a little bit. Wow, stats actually went a good amount up when they devolved into Monzamon. Do I still have this guide up? I do. Okay. Monzamon. Monzamon can turn into Platinum Numon. I think he already meets those requirements. Yeah, he does. The weight just needs to get to 60. Seraphimon or Vikemon. Vikemon's the one who seems the most doable. But I think since Platinum Numon's at the top, it'll automatically default to him. I'm not going to hit Minervamon. Seraphimon is doable. 16,000 HP, which I could do. 1,800 Strength, which I've got. 2,100 Wisdom. It would be tough, but I can get there. Speed, 1,700. Again, doable. Weight below 44, Bond and Discipline 90, that's doable. Wins 45, Key Digimon, Magna Angemon, that seems tougher. On the other side, we have Vikemon, who is 10,000 HP, 1,400 Strength, 1,600 Stamina, 1,200 Wisdom, weight is 60, Bond is 90, wins 45, so that I can do. I'm going to train, I think I'm going to get Platinum Numon no matter what, but I'll keep training anyway. And then, yeah, what do I have to get? Wisdom to 1,200? We'll do that for now. And then, I don't know what Not Rex needs. I haven't really looked at him, if I'm being honest. Mach. Galgamon. So I can get Mirage Galgamon for 10,000 HP, which I need to work on. 1,100 Strength, which I've got. 900 Stamina, which I've got. 900 Wisdom, which I've got. 1,300 Speed, which I need to work on. Weight below 49. Wins 45. Bond is 90. Okay. I'm going to have him work on Speed then, since that seems to be the next obstacle. HP is going to be a pain in the ass too. I really should be using training, like food. It's okay. This is doable. I think I can get to this. I think I can get to it today too. Let's see. So if I have heavy mushrooms, which I don't. If I have heavy mushrooms, I should try and give them to what's his face. I'm actually gonna go look for those. They might be at the warehouse. The other thing is I want to double check which fish I need for Siegramon. I want to get it because I'm sick of this shit. I think I remember last time getting one of the fishing skills early just to try and help with that, and it's not something I really need to focus on, but I want to. Baby Strawberry. So that'll bulk him up a bit. Did I put away the one I need? What the fuck do I need? Oh, so my daily quest today is Mega Digimon. I don't know where he is, but I'll get 4,000 points if I beat one. What is Rena's thing? Oh, fucking bullshit. Okay. Should be here. Digifry, Digicrucian, Digikoi. That's right, Digikoi is what I need. What does Renamon want from me? Are these all solved? I think so. Okay. Hackmon and Logic Volcano. I gotta remember where the garbage pile is. Greymon somewhere. Did I get Greymon back? Yeah, I did because I have the tent. Okay. Yeah, I've got most of these. Alright. Yeah, so I saw Detective Pikachu. I thought it was a good flick, good movie. But I was on a date when I went and saw it, and I was... My like, eye had kind of hurt. So, like, I'd felt, in, like, my left eye, like, I kind of felt like... It felt like there was a bruise almost, but there was nothing I could see in, like, the mirror. But, like, one spot hurt. So my first instinct was, like, okay, it might be, like, a pimple or something that's going to come in through. Because, like, I've had stuff like that come in before. But I was just, like, I wasn't really, like... How do I put it? Okay, so MP and strength, HP and speed. Because your training speed... Neither of this is for wisdom. I guess I can train HP. So I think he still needs that. I don't even know what I'm looking for anymore. I don't know. I'll have you train on MP, I guess. I don't even know anymore. Yeah, I'll do that. We'll just train strength, to be honest. Who knows?
Here you go.
Okay, I have to remember not to feed Galgamon that much. Let me look at his weight. Yeah, his weight's getting close to the mark. So I'll keep feeding him, and then we'll go from there. Attack skill. Hopefully I have something good. No. Okay, I need more moves, too. Okay, back to the trainer. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so I saw Detective Pikachu, but yeah, I noticed like my eye was hurting, and I was just like, it's kind of weird. Like I couldn't pinpoint the cause. I was like, all right, it's odd, but nothing like crazy. So we go and see the movie, and the movie gets sad at some points, and like I've been known to shed a tear during a movie, and so like I'm tearing up a little bit. And I'm like, oh, like interesting. Like I didn't think it was that sad, but whatever. And then, like, they're getting, like, action scenes, like, fight scenes, and I'm, like, my eye is still kind of, like, leaking is the only way I can describe it. And I'm just like, that's not, like, why am I, like, because I don't think I'm crying to this, and it was just that one eye, too. And I was just like, this is weird. I don't know why, like, this is happening. So, I kind of, like, I noticed it was just, like, kind of leaking. I didn't bleed it, so it's kind of leaking a little bit. I didn't think anything of it. And then, I go to sleep that night, and then wake up the next day, and it hurts a lot more, and, like, I look in the mirror, and it's just, like, my eye is fully swollen. And I was like, oh, great. So I think I was supposed to work, like, 12 to 10 or some ridiculous shit like that, and I had to call out, because I was like, look, I can't even, like, open my left eye. Like, it was, like, half closed and stuff like that. I had to go to urgent care, which was not good for me, because I don't have insurance, so it was my first time ever going to urgent care, and I had to pay $1,300, or not $1,300, Jesus Christ. I'm trying to think of what Mirage Galgamon needs. That's why I had to pay $120 out of my pocket just to be seen at urgent care. I was like, fuck.
It's chow time. You hungry?
So I was like, that's not great. And then, what else did I have to do? So I had to pay that to be seen, and then I went to,
Here we go.
but I was like, yeah, my eye hurts, and blah, 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 blah. So, whatever. I get seen by the doctor. I go to, or she, like, checks out the eye a little bit. She's like, okay, it looks like it might be a sty or a chalazion. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that is, but okay. And I was just like, that's odd. And trying to look for... where the fuck is it again? I'm trying to look for Monzemon. Because I couldn't remember what his stats requirement were. Oh, he did need more strength. Okay. Wisdom need to be 1200. I could have trained both of them at the same time. I don't know why. I just kind of like had him dick around. Well, his strength is there. I need to get his HP up, which is what I should have been training. So Galgamon has his speed. What else did he need? Speed, wisdom, stamina, strength. What am I looking for again? I keep forgetting what I was here for. So many mock Galgamon. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, it's on a different page too, which doesn't help. Okay. HP is there, strength's there, stamina's there. Speed was the only thing I needed. So I guess he's just sort of done training the hard parts, so I'll just train him to do HP for a bit. And then you also need HP. It's so weird to like train like this. I just feel like I'm doing nothing. It's like I need to do this. But yeah, so I go to the doctor and they're like, you know, we'll check out your eye real quick. So she has me rest on like the, you know, weird table bed thing they have in there. And she like pulls back my eyelid and she's like, oh, yep. So there's like a pimple that like grew on the inside of your eyelid, like on the inside, so like under the flap, which is disgusting. But obviously I can't pop that because A, the skin's not like taut enough for me to like pinch it because it'll just like keep going all over the place. And B, it like I can't like I don't want to pop a zit in my eye anyway because I'm not a psychopath. And so that sucked. I was like, oh, well, great. And I should give him training food. What the fuck's wrong with me? But yeah, so I was like, oh, that's gross. So she's like, okay, I'm gonna give you a couple medicines to take, and I want you to do a cold compress. And a cold compress, or she said warm compress, which means like taking a face cloth to like your wherever the place you need to do it, just press on it like a couple times a day, with, like warm water. I did that a few times, but yeah, she was like, here's I need you to take this medicine. So she gave me like, she was like, buy like regular over-the-counter allergy meds, buy like allergy meds, buy eye drops, and then she gave me a prescription for eye drops. Oh fuck, I don't even remember what I was building. What did I upgrade? I don't know what happened here. Also, I can't, like, this part of the city won't upgrade until I build the central square, which is, like, impossible to build at this point. But yeah, so it gave me a prescription for eye drops. So I go to CVS, which this is the first time I've ever picked up a prescription. And it was just kind of like, it was kind of weird. It was just like, they're like, yeah, you're going to have to wait 15 minutes. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Like walk around CVS, and then I like pick up the other prescriptions I needed, and I found bandage like eye patches, and like I bought them originally because I was like, I'm gonna trick my dad and make him think that I need like make him think that it's worse than it is, because my dad's the kind of person who it's like, I'll say it's bad and he'll be like, yeah, whatever. So like to drive it home I had to use like an eye patch because I knew that would get through to him. But it was just like, it's just like a giant band-aid you put over your eye. And then but like, so I pick up all that stuff, and then he's like, or then the doctor's like, or the prescription person's like, okay, we got your prescription, it's gonna be $99. And I was like, welp. And my doctor said to ask if you had any cheaper alternatives because I have no insurance. And they were like, oh, let us look around for a second. I was like, okay. And then she goes on the computer for like a minute, and then she comes back. It's like, okay, it's only gonna be $33. We found a coupon. And I was like, that was a little too easy for you to be like, oh, it's just, it's actually cheaper. It kind of makes me think that maybe there's some like fuckery going on, and you don't actually have to charge that much or something. It was just weird. It's like as soon as they heard I didn't have insurance, they're like, okay, well we can make it cheaper, which I mean I'm grateful for, but also America's healthcare system is fucked up. So I was just like I'm just wary of the whole thing. So I get home, and the first thing I want to do is obviously put in the drops. So I open it up, the prescription, and I'm about to put the drops in, and then I look at the bottle, and the bottle says,
Training time.
put in 3 times a day in each ear. And I was like, wait a second. I didn't need these for the ear. I needed them for the eye. And I look at, alright, so I call back, I look on everything. I look at the bottle, I look at the prescription, like bag, I look at like the box that the bottle came in, and it was just like, yep, everything on it said, ears. I was like, okay, that's not correct. So I called back the doctor, and I was like, hey, or I called back CVS, and I was like, hey, I think there's something wrong. I went into CVS to pick up a prescription for eye drops, and you gave me ear drops. And they were like, that's weird. So I gave my info, and they were like, no, on our screen it says says you needed eye drops. Or, I'm sorry, it says you needed ear drops. So the doctor must have sent over the wrong prescription. I was like, I don't care. And I was just like, but I was like, so what do I do here? Do I like,
Take this.
should I still take them? Like, is it the same medicine, but just it can either be used in the eyes or ears? And they're like, well, all eye drops can be used in the ears, but not all ear drops can be used in the eyes. I was like, okay, that's odd. And they were like, and I was like, well, should I just put them in my eyes anyway? And they're like, absolutely do not put those in your eyes. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. And then they were like, you know, you're gonna have to call your doctor and get them to fix it. And like, great. So I call back urgent care, and I'm like, hello, and they're like, oh yeah, the doctor's actually out right now. You know, can I get your number and we'll have them call you back? And it's like, yeah, that's fine, I guess. And I do that, and then the doctor is like, so I give them my number, and then I'm just like waiting. And the doctor just doesn't call me back, because of course not. And so like I waited the rest of the day, half because I didn't care, and half because I'd already called out of work at that point. And I this was after 2 days after giving my notice, so I had to be like, I swear I'm not giving my notice, but I really can't come into work today. And I sent a picture of my eye, and I was like, you know, I can't work like this. I can barely see, and it hurts a lot. It didn't hurt, but I mean, I don't want to go to work with a swollen eye. So I was like, yeah, I can't come in. And he didn't respond until much later. I sent that first thing in the morning before he even went to urgent care, and he just didn't respond, which I thought was kind of petty. But I was like, all right. And so I go in, so they just don't call back. I'm just like, whatever. And I call back the next day. I'm like, hey, I'm supposed to call this back. I'm supposed to get this sorted out. And they're like, oh yeah, sorry about that. Well, you know, or no. So they're like, okay, and they look at it and no, it says the doctor sent over eye drops. So now I have to play he said she said between this, oh, you know, they sent the right thing, and now they sent the wrong thing. I'm like, I was literally like, can you guys figure this out amongst yourselves, and then I'll deal with it after. And they're like, yeah, that's fine. So after about an hour, I get a call from the pharmacy this time, and they were like, this is a call about your prescription. It's going through. And I was like, oh, cool. So but I got a voicemail, so I called them back, and they were like, oh, yeah, so your prescription for eye drops is actually back ordered. It's not so, you know, we'll have it in a few days. And I'm like, that's not gonna help me, because I need to take it now, and I have to go back to work tomorrow. So it's this is not what I need. And they're like, oh, you know, sorry about that. You know, just random filler nonsense. And I was like, okay. But I was just like, what do you want me to do with this? Info. I can't work with this. But I was also it was technically a chalazion was what it was. It was what the official diagnosis ended up being. And in my head, I was like, it's just a pimple under my eye. Like, it's gonna go away on its own within like a week. I was like, I'm just not gonna deal with this. And so I didn't. I was just like, so I went and returned the prescription that I got, and they were like, oh, do you want to pick up? Or are you gonna come back to pick up the other one? I'm like, no, I'm just. It's already starting to clear up a little bit. I'm just not dealing with it. And they kind of looked at me a little bit like, is that allowed? Is that legal? And I was just like, I don't, like, it's just not worth the hassle.
Here you go. Here you go.
So, that was my experience with the Chalazion. I hope you enjoyed. But yeah, it was just weird. It was just, like, odd that I had to jump through so many hoops. And that was the first time ever picking a prescription. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. Also, on top of that, with the urgent care thing, when I went in, they were like, oh, okay, so it's $120. Before it could even be seen, I had to pay that, by the way. And then they were like, let me just double check this. I need to get my stamina up. And then they were just like, or as I was like leaving to like officially pay or whatever, I don't know if they like did a thing like gas stations do where like they check to see if you have it first and then they go back. But as I was leaving, it's like, oh, actually, you have a rebate or something like that, or you have like a thing off. It's only gonna be 110 today instead of 120. I was like, oh, great, super fucking helpful, thanks. It's just like, it's so weird.
Ready?
So I
Time to say goodnight.
so I went through all of that, and then I had Saturday and Sunday off, and then I had Monday off, and Monday I was like going around looking for all that stuff. That's when I had to deal with most of it. And then
You hungry?
shit, I'm gonna do that.
Here you go.
And then Sunday, or what my brain happening again? Sorry. So that was I was dealing with all that Monday, and then Tuesday I called them back, and I was like, hey, you know, yada yada.
Good. That's
And then so that was most of that. And then Tuesday I also just had off. Like, that was my regular day off. So then Wednesday comes, and I'm like, my eye is still pretty swollen. Like, it's getting better. Like, it doesn't hurt anymore, but it's still very swollen. So I was like, what do I do with this? So I call the actual store, and I like call my manager on Tuesday, and I was like, hey, is it cool if I come in Wednesday with an eye patch? Like, he wasn't in on Wednesday, like I had to cover. And I was like I was half just trying to like call his bluff, where he'll be like, no, like he'll send me home and be like, no, you can't work with an eye patch. And like also like showing like, oh, I'm willing to work, it's just I can't because of circumstances. And he didn't fall for that shit. He was like, or either he didn't fall for it or he didn't care, because he was like, no, yeah, that's fine. And I was like, what? Really? We work a sales job. So I then had to wear the eye patch at work on my whole day on Wednesday to like, so nobody caught on. And I was like, fuck this. And it was so hard. Like, I could still see out of my eye, but without the patch, like, it was, my vision was a little bit obscured, but it was still fine. And it really fucked with me, where I was like, just like, because the Band-Aid, the way it worked, or like the eye patch bandage, the way it worked was like, it didn't, so the Coliseum's done, I just gotta go back there. It didn't like close the eye, so like half of my eye was just seeing all like bandage cover, and then like I can only really see out of one eye. It was really disorienting to look like that, like to look at anything. So it really messed with me. And finally at the end of the day, like I just pulled it off, and I was like, okay, I'll just, you know, it's, well, whatever. And actually putting the bandage on did help it that day. I think keeping the pressure on it like made it go a little bit better, or go a little faster, I should say. But yeah, it was still like, what was I gonna say? It was still like swollen a bit, but I was just like, this is so much fucking effort. So then that was the first day, and then I worked 6 days in a row, which was awful. And then I was off. I'm in like a 4-day mini vacation, which was scheduled before I gave my notice, because it's my 2 regular days off, and then I took a sick day, and then I took a personal day. And so I'm on Friday. Saturday is my last day tomorrow, and then I actually start the new job at WB. on Monday. So, pretty excited. Some big things are happening. Big change going on. But also it's kind of scary. For a while I was a little bit worried with the WB stuff because I was like... Because, like, they did a background check on me, which is fine. If you remember, I did an FBI background check when I was trying to go to China. And that was fine. Like, came back no crimes. So I wasn't really worried about it. But what threw me off was they checked for degrees. And I was like, I said on my thing that I had my degree. Because it's just like, it's so fucking hard to explain. I was like, yeah, I walked at my graduation. And then they told me 3 months later, oh, you didn't graduate. And then on top of that, there's also them saying, yeah, you just need two classes of any kinds. So I take 2 classes, get the credits, and then they're like, oh, well, that doesn't count. Only one of those classes counts. So then they told me I didn't have my degree again. And it's just like, I never didn't have the time or the money to keep doing it. It's like, I can't explain that in a fucking, like, 1-sentence explanation. But... yeah, it didn't matter. And I went and looked back at the application, and it didn't say you had to have a degree, so I think that was probably the main reason, if it mattered at all. But maybe I'll find out more on Monday. But that's a good relief to not have that hang over me. Why is Rex's stamina training, or his strength training so well, but Rex's stamina is not training very fast? Why is Rex get more tired easy? Is there like a difference in Digimon training or something? I don't think I fed them anything. Alright, so I'm just going to get Rex's stamina to 1400, which is the requirement for Vikemon. This is just in case. And then... oh no, I read it wrong. The stamina requirement is 1600. Fuck. I'm still going to do it. Because it also gives me a chance to just train Mock Galgamon's strength up.
Here you go.
And then...
You hungry?
Yeah, and I also have to get Bonzimon's weight up anyway.
Chow time. It's chow time.
So, I don't mind. Yeah, this kind of sucks though. Wish the stamina would train faster. Why do you keep going off phone? Discord, Snapchat, Hinge. Okay. What was I talking about? So, yeah, that was my Chalazion and new job story. If it didn't sound like I was enthused, it's because I told that story already in a Stardew Valley part. And you may be thinking, Nick, there was no Stardew Valley Part 2. And I was like, you're right, that's because the video corrupted again. Although I did think I think I finally nailed what was causing it. And it's a fairly easy thing to avoid. I think, cause it's weird, because this never used to cause any problems, but I think it is now for whatever reason. If I shut down the system while it's like encoding a new video, then it'll corrupt that video. So like if I finish recording, it's still processing like a Stardew or Digimon or whatever. And then I just shut down my PS4, because I'm like, oh, I'm done with that. I'm just going to go do something else. Then it causes it to fail. So that's easy enough. Just leave the PS4 running until it's done. Or Switch or whatever I'm recording from. The other thing is, I recently recorded a bunch of Binding of Isaac videos. And by a bunch, I mean 6. So I was just having so much fun playing After Earth Plus on Switch. It's also weird to like play Binding of Isaac like kind of blind again. Or not blind, but like starting it off from scratch. And I am having like a ridiculous amount of fun with it. So... that's get some videos for that coming out, whether people like it or not. But I don't mind it. Like, I kind of like having fun just playing video games for the sake of it. And then the other thing is, I think this month I'm finally gonna beat my goal of recording more videos than there are months in a day. The reason I say that is I think this is video... I'm gonna count it right now, actually. 5, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 17, 18, 19, 24, no, 17, 18, 19, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So this is video 29, I think. And there's 31 days in May, which means I just need to record 2 more videos, or 3 more videos if I want to break the record. Honestly, I think I can do it tonight. I've still got a few more hours, and also if it goes into like past midnight, that doesn't count. I'll still count them. So I think I've finally accomplished my goal of trying to record more videos than there are days in the month, which is impressive. I've never done it before, so feeling pretty good about myself. It just means I gotta get a couple more videos out tonight. I'll probably do a Persona after this. And then, what else did I want to do? I had stuff on my list, and then I didn't write the list down. I just had it in my head, which is why that doesn't count. Gonna keep making Monzemon fat.
You hungry? It's chow time.
Okay, so he should be close to 60 at this point.
You hungry? Here you go. It's chow time.
Yeah, I'll come back
All
and
right. Ready?
I'll finish up their training, and then I'll go do my rounds. Because I think I've got it. I think so. That should be all the requirements for Vikemon I need. And then Mach Galgamon's strength is pretty high up. I feel like I'm ready to go take Machinedramon on. I know this is like 30 minutes of me doing fuck all, but I debated whether or not to show the training section, and I didn't know if I would level up or something, so that's why. Do you have my treasure? No. Okay. Let's go to the fields. Hopefully I don't have to plow them. Plowing fields sucks. Nope, still perfect. Kind of feel like I should change meat up for something else. Well done meat would be cool, maybe. Rotten meat ginseng. Let's do obscure onion, because I don't get enough of those. Or I don't have any source of getting them, because there's no Digimon that gives them, for some reason. I don't have any more materials, so I'm not going to go to the builder just yet. I always forget about Koromon. I wish he stood outside or something. He's such a pain in the ass to come to get. I hope my tent is repaired too. I should go talk to Greymon just in case. I don't know if it's repaired, but it would be nice to just assume it was. What are my items looking like? Yeah, I've got enough recovery items too, so I can go out into the world. To the big yonder. So yeah, the component for both of them is 45 wins as well. So I need to get back on to beating up people less fortunate than me. Stealing their things. So someone made a comment about this today. I want to read it again, because it kind of confirmed things I already knew. Someone just made a comment on Part 8, which released today, so I'm kind of behind on Digimon. I'm just trying to read this as I walk. Typically, when my partners reach 500 staminas, I can collect from every spot in the first area and still have space for gathering Digi-Acid and Digi-Oil. Power plant. Sometimes with Digi-Latex, I'm lucky. I haven't been having much luck with that. Oh, fuck. Really? Been having much luck with that there or the Oasis. You can check the material capacity, but only after you gather materials, so I can check mine in a second. I'm willing to bet I can fit 200, just because I don't think the requirement's very high. Oh yeah, 200, so I get the max. Also, I've got Digi Greatwood and Power Plant number 2. Can I access that yet? I don't think so. I think the rocks are still blocking it for me. As well, just from the other tree. It's actually not categorized as a rare material like Digi Bamboo. A lot of rare materials are in Mod Camp around where the Seadramon is. I did know that. Alright, let's try and fish. I'm going to fish 5 fish. If we get the koi, we get the koi. A lot of rare materials are in... Oh my god, stop. I hate it. Stop. I only have 1 daily use. Logic Volcano with some good grabs. Yeah, there's a good spot in Logic Volcano when you hang a left once you get in there, but it's just hard to fight the Digimon there at my current level. You get the really good fire move from them over there. Released fish you couldn't carry. My inventory really full. Oh yeah, I've got a couple weird things. I'll actually go back and store some stuff. I didn't really think about that. I thought I had enough space. I need to increase my capacity. But I keep trying to increase my stats because that'll make the game go a lot faster for me. What else? Second best fire move, yeah, in that area. Digimon, yeah. I know the area that I was talking about. That was from JC, by the way. Thank you, JC. I did read the comments. I'm gonna heart it right now, so you know I read it. Boop. But yeah, there's a couple good spaces. The power plant's good, especially for oil and latex and what's the other one? Acid. Let's store remedy discs. Let's store the. Oh, I need the Regan disc, at least one. Store that shit. Store the double disc. I'm gonna store. I need the Bitterling and the Fry, I think. Digicarp can be stored. I'll store these two mushrooms as well. That should give me a little bit more wiggle room. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah, I'll get that stuff. We'll go on material hunt. So this one fish was Digicarp. I just realized it made me release it immediately instead of letting me like swap my inventory. So it's pretty good that I didn't catch a Digikoi because I would have been pretty upset. What else has been up? I played that Nintendogs game. So here's the problem. It's not a Nintendogs game. It's not officially Nintendogs. It's not even made by Nintendo. But it's very clearly like a Nintendogs-like type game. And every comment in Discord and on the video had called it Nintendogs. I don't think people know the actual name of the game is Little Friends, Dogs, and Cats. But I do want to play that again. I was a little inebriated when I played it, but I don't remember being super impressed with it. So I kind of want to give it another shot. Because I think it has potential for sure. G-Carp. But I don't, but yeah, I don't know. So I want to try that again. I bought Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I got it for like 20 bucks. Because, there it is. Alright, we're good. Let's run to Digimon. Because I had a coupon for, or no, so there's a promotion. I think I talked about this in the Nintendo's video. I talked about it somewhere, but there was a deal where if you bought $100 of pre-owned, which for me is harder because I have a discount. So I had to buy 3 pre-owned games, which was Isaac, Donkey Kong Country, and then Breath of the Wild. I ended up returning Donkey Kong Country because it just wasn't really my game. And I returned Breath of the Wild because while I do want it and getting it for that price is pretty good, I have to watch my my money this week because I had to pay all my bills at once. I had to pay my credit card bill, my insurance, my rent, and my student loans. And I'm still trying to recover from when I bought my phone like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I had to roll back a little bit on that one. And then what else did I do? But yeah, so I bought those. I really didn't intend to keep Binding of Isaac Rebirth, but the Switch port is really fucking good. And all the items they added for Afterbirth are just a lot of fun. So I'm gonna end up keeping that. I don't know if I'll keep doing videos in it or something like that, but or if I'll just play it on my own. But honestly, it's just fun, and that's good enough for me. So what else did I do? I bought those. Oh right, so I bought all that so that I can get the deal for. So the deal was, I think you bought $100 of pre-owned, you get a $25 coupon. So I got my $25 coupon. I also had enough points from the purchase to get like another $5 coupon. So I had 30 bucks off. With my discount, I think a new copy of Xenoblade came out to like 50 bucks, and then, or maybe like 49. And then minus the 30 was pretty good, so only got it for like 20 bucks. Which just came out of the return for the other two. The only problem I had with it is I wanted a pre-owned copy, but I didn't really want to go anywhere today, and the closest store that had it was like 10 to 15 miles away, and I kind of want to just like veg in today. So I went for the new copy, which was down the street, which sucks. I could have saved like another like 9 or 10 bucks off it, but it's alright. I still saved a bunch. It just wasn't worth the effort at that point. So that's the only thing. But yeah, I want to get back into Xenoblade. I want to do videos in it, and like I want to like try getting a little further in it. It was like a game recommended by Moz, and I trust Moz on a lot of stuff, and Moz has good taste in games sometimes, and sometimes he has horrible taste in games. So, I gotta, you know, look at it again, see how I feel about it. Are you guys hungry? I can't tell. Wow, yeah, you're both hungry. So yeah, I'll take a look at that.
You hungry? It's chow time.
I don't know when I'm gonna be able to play it, but I'll get to it eventually. So I want to play Persona 2. Or I'm sorry, I want to play Persona 3. I want to do another video on that. I still want to break out the GameCube games and do a video on that. There's a bunch of stuff I want to do. It's just having the time and like the drive to play the games. That's the issue right now. So I'm working on that. What else is on the horizon? I kind of want to do another video on Chocobo Dungeon. So I was having a lot of fun with that, like off, not recording. I kind of want to show the game a little bit further. Because in the intro, like, it's just another, like, dungeon crawling game. I think I bought another mystery dungeon game. I did. I bought Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. That's the other thing. I've been playing Superstar Saga on 3DS. And honestly, having a fucking blast with it. Can I beat this Sabretron?
Looking good.
Uh-oh. We're not doing as much damage as I wanted to. How much health did... or how much damage did my two Megas do? I don't remember what their stats were. But I felt like these two were like comparable to it. And now I'm not sure. Maybe it's because they're using like a weak move?
Nice.
Okay. I learned Wind Cutter. Good. That's kind of the point, or kind of the reason I'm still like fighting higher ranked people, is I'm trying to learn new moves. Did you just like, yes, good, you learned it. Okay. Wind Cutter should do a good amount. But also because there's more rare materials over here. I think this is one that's all like Blackwood. Did you Starwood? I don't remember what that is. It's Lone Siegramon. I'm trying to remember where else. So I can't remember which section Siegramon's in. I think he's over on the right. Okay. That was not great materials. What else? I don't even know what I'm looking forward to. Fire Emblem is only like 2 months away at this point. So I know I'm looking out for that. I don't think there's any PS4. Oh, you know what's coming out? Judgment. The game that was made by the same people who did Yakuza. Kind of excited for that because it's a new IP, which, you know, I'm always about like supporting, because it's hard to get people to, as someone who makes content and it's like, hey, here's a bunch of Digimon stuff which people love, and it's like trying to do anything else, people are kind of hesitant. So as someone who kind of understands how hard it is to get your audience to like try something new, I'm all about supporting new IP. Sometimes it sucks, sometimes it's awful, sometimes it's great. Oh, I made a video in The World Ends With You again, and too. I want to do more of that. Even on Switch with like the wonky controls, the game is still phenomenal. So I want to get back into that again. Alright. I need you to catch 3 kinds of fish from my fishing hole. Digifry, Digicrucian, Digikoi. Do I not have them? Are you kidding me right now? Digifry, Digikoi. I don't have Digicrucian. Fuck. I have to come all the way back. I'll probably just use Bergemon. I try to avoid Bergemon so I walk further, but I'm not dealing with that shit again. Are they backing away from me? They are.
You did it. Watch carefully. You did it.
Okay. Oh yeah, they're easy. Okay. I'm at a good point now. I probably could take on that Machine Dramon with no problem, but I would like to attempt to level up first. So we'll see. This is the Fighting Mushroom or Unlucky one. I can't carry anything. Damn it. Okay. Got some more rare materials. Oh, I never ended up going to the power plant. I wanted to go over there. Yeah, I'm probably going to autopilot out. Just want to double check this area, see if there's any good stuff. I mean, I have enough to let them go to the bathroom. Also trying to save my portable potties when there's bathrooms everywhere, but also because there are bathrooms everywhere is the reason I don't need to save them. Okay. Alright, so we'll get Digimon, and that'll probably be the end of this video, just because I'm trying to keep these a little shorter, because I understand people are, like, exhausted from watching so many, which I get. I don't know if I can fight more than one, but I'll give it a shot. Ooh, look at that. Lots of water power to go around. Ooh, let's give Monzumon's a special attack. Hearts attack! I was gonna say, if he doesn't actually have hearts come out of him, I'm gonna be upset. Because it looked like he was just gonna do a generic punch move, and I was gonna be upset. They moved me too, I wasn't even over here. Hang on, guys, can't we be friends? Listen, I know we've had our differences, but aren't we all Mon? Digi Snowwood. That's interesting. Black Digizoid is what I needed. I need 20 of that for the, is it the treasure shop I have to upgrade? It's one of them. Keep messing up the order power. Okay. Getting close. Ooh. Do both their special moves. I don't know if this will work the way I want it to. What is happening right now? Okay. That's pretty cool. Oh, it does do it to everyone. Okay, that's cool. They could... One could use health a little more than the other. Trying to make sure he doesn't get injured, which I might have already missed the boat on. Nice. 1,000 bits, Bitterling, 90 XP. I learned Electric Shoot. Okay, what is Electric Shoot? Oh, this is the first one. Fuck off. Probably could learn that if I just got an Electric Digimon. That's annoying. Alright, what's in this one again? The cabin. Oh, Devimon does something here. I can't leave it. Oh yeah, so I need to come back when I'm further in the story, I think.
Nice.
Got some bamboo. Gold and silver. It's good too. Okay.
Okay, gather up.
Huh. Can't believe I have to go all the way back. This is so upsetting. Why did I not keep the right fucking things in my inventory? Tamer level 1 up. Okay. So we got Trainer, which is what I was trying to do. So we have reduces fatigue from training, further boosts effects of all form of training. So I'm gonna need, what's 15, 23 total for that. And then Great Digivolution, parameters rise even more when partners digivolve for 15. But then if I do that, I won't be able to get an inventory increase, which is 5. I still think I gotta focus on this stuff first. So we'll do Great Digivolution parameter. Actually, we should do the training one first. I feel like I'm training more than digivolving right now. And then if I gain a little extra, I'll grab the inventory increase. Store. What do I got that's weird? Digi-Ion Water, stocks. What are the Digicarp? Digi-Bitterling. Recovery discs. That's good. Squares? No, squares move 10. Fuck. What is the sort button? That was triangle. Okay. The Digicrucian was the one I needed. Okay, so we're just gonna go straight to Mod Cape. Because we've earned that right. And then, I don't know, we'll end it? Yeah, I'll end it there. Well, I'll try and grab some materials while I'm waiting for the video to render, and then we'll go to Machine Dramon at the start of the next one. Server Desert, Mod Cape. I don't remember where Mod Cape Hinterland is. I mean, they're both trained up and ready to be megas. That's good. I mean, I guess I probably have to get the fights. I don't know how important that is. Like, I don't know. Let me count while I'm running. Let me count the things. For Vikemon, or for Platinum Numon, 4,000. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 key points. Only need 7 for Platinum Numon. And this is for Monzemon. And then Vikemon is 10,000 HP, 1,400 strength, 1,600 stamina, 1,200 wisdom. So that's 4. Weight is 65. Mistakes less than 1. 6. Bond 7. I also get Vikemon, whatever the game really decides on at that point. So that's good. And then I'm gonna look at Mach Galgamon. Mach. Oh hey, you cut some Digifry? Yep, I did. Get it out of my inventory. Lucky little dudes are of good stock. Now I open up a fishing hole I've always wanted. Oh right, I'll have, thank you for catching all those fish. Take this. Feather gluer. Fishermen like you can make use of this baby. Come here. Come hang out once I've opened my fishing hole in the city. I'll have all kinds of specimens waiting for you. Neato. Where is that Mega Siegmon? Where do they hang out? Because I kind of have to go kill it. So that's good. We got him. We'll try and get out of here. I need to buy more autopilots. Alright.
Got a second? Made my
Siegmons, come back to Floatia. It's working hard to make a fishing rod. You can probably find in the entertaining district. The city's prosperity is on 26. Okay. Cool. Let me look at Mach Galgamon real quick. So for Mirage Galgamon, I need 10,000 HP, which I think I have now. Or no, I think I'm still waiting on that. I don't think I actually trained his HP up. Ooh, I have to do that. I should have done that while I was training his strength. And then strength is 1,100, stamina, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got 7 key points for that too. So without even training the HP, I have it. And then Justimon I also have. Or no, I don't. I don't have his wisdom. I could feasibly get Metal Garurumon if I wanted to try harder, but I don't think I have the key points for it. But yeah. That's cool. Thank you guys for watching. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. It's time for the Patreon and YouTube thank yous. Hey everyone, just another month. I just want to thank the same people and some new people, so thanks again. Urtrev for $1, Sean and Norm for $1 as well. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Carlos for the 2, Azor for the 3, Maz and Happy both hanging on strong with their $5 Patreon. And then ENIAC and Connor, thank you for the 10. And new this month, Sean Thomason, thank you for the $10 Patreon sub. I really appreciate it. And then Michael Smith and John Barnett, both at 15. You guys are all amazing, and I love you guys. Thank you. And then on top of that, for the YouTube sponsorships, I can't breathe in this, oh my god. Thank you to Electric Narwhal and Raptax, both just about to pass 1 month. Michael Smith and John Barnett for at 1 month as well. And Louisa, ENIAC, and Maz at 2 months. Thank you guys. Once again, just a general reminder, you get access to early videos, and that stuff does just by subbing to either of these in the Discord, and then linking it with the Discord. Too complicated. I literally can't breathe in this thing. And yeah, thank you guys, and look forward to seeing you next month. It'll be a lot less horrifying than it is right now. So, see ya. Some people are gonna unsub to me, and that's fine.